Welcome to Fayette County Youth Sports, presented by WCHC TV, where community spirit shines and the stars of tomorrow take the field today. This broadcast is made possible thanks to the generosity and support of our outstanding local sponsors. Chrisman H2O Conditioning, Kirk's Furniture, Liella Lanes and Amore Pizzeria, M&M Fasteners and M&M Horsehair, S&D Family Tire and Auto, Jim Van Dyke's Automotive Center, Fayette County Public Health, Summers Funeral Home, Courthouse Manor and St. Catherine's Manor of Washington Courthouse, Great Oaks Career Campuses, and Epifano McDonald's of Fayette County and Jamestown. Stick around after the game for the Epifano McDonald's Star of the Game post-game show.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Good evening, everyone, from Gardner Park in Washington Courthouse, Ohio. It's playoff week number 11, or the second season, as folks like to call it. Tonight, the 9 seed in Division 4, Region 16. The new Richmond Lions come to Washington Courthouse to take on the Blue Lions, the number 8 seed at Gardner Park. The winner of this game will travel then next Friday night to the number 1 seed, Cincinnati McNicholas, who has, of course, a first-round bye. Along with Dave and Myra Woolever, I'm Randy Young. Thanks for joining in tonight. I'm looking across the way. Dave, we may be the exclusive network here tonight. I don't know. I don't see anybody else in the media around, unless it's like the new Richmond station and stuff, and I don't even see them. So we may be it, baby. So you better hold on to your hat, because you know never tells what's going to happen come out of my mouth tonight. We'll see what happens. Anyway, we're glad to have you with us for the broadcast. Of course, Miami Trace is home tonight as well. They're taking on FAC opponent Hillsboro. Then, of course, the winner of that game will travel next week down to Jackson in a rematch for either team. And so we wish them the best of luck. Tonight will be the last football broadcast we'll have here on WCHC for the foreseeable future. I don't see us adding any games down the road, but hey, you never know. And then the high school winter sports will get started in about 4 weeks, and we'll talk more about that when we get closer to it tonight. So let's enjoy this game here. Washington Courthouse comes into the contest with a record of 5 wins, 5 losses. They, of course, are coming off a loss to Miami Trace last week in what can be described as I don't want to say a butt kicking, but that's basically what it was. It was like, 48-15, something like that. And you knew things were going to go when Jillian Baker runs the first play, almost 70 yards for a touchdown, and 3 plays later, they score again, and you're down 14-0. Courthouse did show some moxie in the second half and got it down to one time. I believe it was 28-15, but unfortunately just didn't have enough to pull it out for the victory. New Richmond, meanwhile, though, they're quite the opposite. They took on Wilmington last week, and they won, I believe it was 33-18. So with that win, that put them into the playoffs, jumping them, I believe, from 13th all the way up to number 9. Trace was, Courthouse the week before was number 10 seed, and even though they lost to Miami Trace, they were able to move up 2 notches. Both these teams have played a common opponent, Cincinnati Schroeder. Week number 3, New Richmond won 53-20. Washington Courthouse won in week 5 by 34-14. We'll talk more about these teams in just about 90 seconds right here on WCHC. We're Washington Courthouse Communication.
Fayette County Public Health provides public health services for all Fayette County residents with a focus on health prevention and disease prevention. We are working together for a healthy community. Give us a call at 740-335-5910. We are located at 317 South Fayette Street, Washington Courthouse, Ohio, 43160. Please visit our website at faycohd.org.
Every journey is unique. At Laurel Oaks Career Campus, you can prepare for a successful future. Start as a junior and graduate with opportunities in welding, digital arts, construction, healthcare, exercise science, and more. Earn a career certification and college credit. Pursue your passions. Play to your strengths. Discover your greatness. Visit greatoaks.com. That's greatoaks.com.
S&D Family Tire says thank you for your business. Thanks to you, S&D has moved to our new location at 1195 State Route 22 Southwest Washington Courthouse, right in front of the Fayette County Fairgrounds. You'll find top brand name tires like Bridgestone and Cooper. Steve and his staff can offer you an impressive selection of premium wheels and tires for your vehicle. S&D Family Tires offers mountain tires for $12, bouncing tires $12. They also offer preventive maintenance, rotation, alignment, and more. We'll keep you rolling. Call for an appointment or stop by. S&D Family Tires, now at 1195 State Route 22 Southwest, Washington Courthouse. Back here at Washington Courthouse, looking at New Richmond real quickly, looking at the squad. Their head coach is Brian Pitzer. This is his fourth season as the head coach. He's 22-22 overall. This is his fourth straight year that he's coached the team, that he's been to the playoffs. They started off the first year at 8-4 overall. They started, in fact, 3-0 in the Southern Buckeye Athletic Conference and won the American Division that year. Then they've had back-to-back 5 and 6 seasons until this year when they went 4 and 6. So, of course, that they were 5 and 5. I guess we should better explain during the two last regular seasons. So, again, they're 4 and 6. So, 22-22 overall. Basically, the team runs around two big guys. And I mean, they're tall, 6'5", 185-pound quarterback, Brady Young. He's second team American Division of the SBAAC. He's averaging 151 out of 282 passing, a little over 50, almost 55% of his passes completed. He's thrown for over 2,000 yards. In fact, 2,096 is his exact stats. He's thrown for 13 touchdowns and picked off 6 times. The leading running back is a gentleman by the name of Dylan Wolf, number 29. Young is 12. Wolf is 29. He's first team All-League, and he's rushed 153 times for 1,089 yards, average of 7 a game, 16 touchdowns for him. They have a full set of receivers. Kind of reminds you a little bit of Washington Courthouse. They have guys that have decent stats. Probably their top one is number 10, Harrison Wooten. He's 339 yards in reception. James Vale, number 4, has 237 yards in catches. And also, Wolf is caught for about 200-plus yards in receptions. So that gives you a little bit of idea of the team. Defensively, they have a pretty decent front line, including 6'3" sophomore, number 61, that being Brody Shaner. He's 270 pounds. Wyatt Calvert, number 67, a senior. He's 6'220", and number 72, Cameron Ball, another sophomore, 250 pounds. Meanwhile, for the Washington Courthouse Blue Lions, by now you should know pretty much about them if you followed us all season long. They, of course, started off the season with 2 straight losses and then beat Finneytown prior to the game that probably help get them a lot of computer points, to be honest with you. Granville, who's also in the playoffs tonight. And then they beat Schroeder, then Greenfield, so they got on a 4-game winning streak. But unfortunately, they've lost 3 of their last 4, which includes the win over Hillsboro at Hillsboro 3 weeks ago. The Blue Lions are averaging just a little over they're averaging 29 points a game, giving up around 27.8. Now, of course, their top players, of course, quarterback Sam Pfeiffer, the sophomore, has already thrown 324 passes, over 2,600 yards, 33 touchdowns, double what the quarterback from Richmond has, Young, and he's thrown 10 interceptions. Of course, in receiving, Aiden Osborne. That's the guy we'll keep an eye on, along with Noah Haithcock and also Bryson Heath. That's your top 3 receivers. Osborne's around 1,200 yards, as mentioned, 14 touchdowns. Haithcock has caught 9 TD passes for over 600 yards. Heath is a little over 450 yards, and he's also caught for 10 touchdowns. Andrew Young does the rushing. Andrew, of course, has carried the ball over 100 times, about 500-yard average, and he has scored 3 touchdowns in the game. So, Washington Courthouse and New Richmond, that's your teams. The teams are getting ready to come out of the locker room. In fact, New Richmond's already here. We'll see how the Blue Lions do as they'll come out, and then we'll get ready to start the game. So stay with us. You're listening to Tournament Playoff Action. Division 4, Region 16, Courthouse, New Richmond, from Gardner Park, right here on WCHC. We're Washington Courthouse Communication.
As you plan your elective surgeries, remember that the best rehabilitation is right here locally at Courthouse Manor and St. Catherine's Manor of Washington Courthouse. With physical, occupational, and speech therapy 7 days a week, our teams can get you back to enjoying life. Courthouse Manor and St. Catherine's Manor, sister facilities with a family feel.
Snack Wrap's back, oh yes it is. Oh yes it is. Crispy chicken doing a little biz. Lettuce, cheese, creamy rancho, spicy sauce too. All wrapped up just for you. Snack it, wrap it, love it, unwrap it. Crunching and munching, can't stop the tapping. Snack Wrap back, it's the tasty attack. One bite in, and you're never looking back.
All right, we're back here. Washington Courthouse will kick off to New Richmond, setting the defense for the Big Blue. We have as their front line Miguel Utera, number 44, a senior. Anthony Burris, number 53, a junior. Donnell Tresser, number 68, a senior. And Malachi McCullough, senior, he's number 6. Linebackers, Matthew Coleflesh, who's number 13, and Wesley Gibbs, who's number 12. Those will be your 2 inside linebackers. And then we'll rotate on the outside a little bit with Jackson Everhart, a sophomore, number 7, and Keontae Tyree. Your defensive backfield will be Juwan Gatewood, number 17, a freshman. Cooper Heidler, a sophomore, number 1. Also, Trevon Roberts, freshman, 14. And Javin Baker, number 8, he is a senior. Man, there's a lot of underclassmen on this defensive unit. My goodness. Of course, kicking off will be Joe Parvich. He's a senior. And Matthew Coleflesh will be the punter. All right. So let's see what we got now here with the New Richmond team as they prepare to come out. Courthouse will go left to right across your screen or your screen, whether it's going to be the small screen with the internet, and Facebook, or on YouTube.
Here we go.
We got a change. Ben Melvin's going to be doing the kickoff, another senior from Washington Courthouse. So he's going to be kicking off this evening. And this will be short, and this will roll, and it'll be touched at the 25, and he touches it and goes out of bounds. So that will be touched by James Vale. So New Richmond will take over 1st and 10 from there. Well, they're going to mark it at the 24. So Brady Young, 6'5", 185 pounds, the quarterback. Let's see how they do here in the first down. That's the 24 of New Richmond. Vale's in motion, right to left. Get triplets here on the left side. Courthouse readjusting on defense. Gibbs now slip. Fake handoff. They'll pitch it down to the left side. A short pass. He's lucky he might get a yard out of that. That pass going to Harrison Wooten. So 2nd and 9 coming up after the 1 yard pickup.
Sideline warning on Courthouse.
And Courthouse told to move it back a little bit. Now what? Now we start. I'm going to say, don't start blowing whistles this soon, folks. We've seen more penalties than we need for the last season, in fact, this whole season.
I say the players just have to stay behind the white line they've got painted down there on the sideline.
Well, they come to the right side this time. Again, this one will go to James Vale. And I don't think in fact, he may have lost a yard. So 2 plays, no gain so far. 1 yard forward, 1 yard back. New Richmond sticking with a no huddle offense. Again, kind of reminiscent of Washington Courthouse a little bit. Young making the adjustment at the line. 3rd and 11. Young will keep it right up the middle, behind center, and he's going to be awful close. You got Young out to around the 32. That'll be a pickup of about 8 yards on the play.
So he was really driving his legs for that one. I thought he was done shortly after he broke the line, but he kept going.
And New Richmond is going for it on the 4th down. 4th and a long 2 at the 32. Boy, this would be a big play for Courthouse if they can stop them right here. Only 32 yards out from their end zone. There's a snap. Young keeps it. Round right in. 35, 40, 50. He's down the right sideline, and he's taking off. And finally he slows up, but it's going to be tackled down at around the 10-yard line. 40, 50, about a 50. I think it was around 55-yard pickup there by Young. So that will be a 1st down. 1st and 10, inside the 10, and quickly New Richmond behind that left side of the line gets it down to inside the 5. And that will be Number 8, and there's another touchdown. That's another 3-yard pickup touchdown.
And the new Richmond Lions.
So I think they may have changed the number. I think I had 10 as Wooten, and I think it's number 8. So Wooten will score from 3 yards out at the 9:33 mark. Just like that, it's 6-0. Low snap, ball's up, and the kicker gets it up, but we're going to have a flag. Officials are conferring.
So it might be a roughing the kicker.
So we're watching, see what they're going to call here. Well, I don't see any flags, so quickly, New Richmond, they do it all on 6 plays. And they score on a long run to get down to within inside the 10, and New Richmond scores, makes it 7-0, 9:33 here in the first period of play. So we'll just keep it right here, Dave, since we're on a roll here.
Number 34, Colton Walton to kick off for the Fighting Lions.
So getting ready to kick it off will be Colton Wallman. We just got the extra point. We got Osborne,
What's happening now?
and now they're getting on Courthouse for having a Gibbs having his back of his shirt stuck out. So we got to take a quick break outside. So New Richmond scores quickly in the first 2 minutes. Scooped up. And
Oh,
whoa,
my
what a hit
goodness.
there by New Richmond. My goodness.
I think that was actually number 4 for Courthouse that he ran into.
Well, whatever happened there.
It was a big hit regardless, but it was our own guys that looked like.
So a big hit there by Javon Gatewood, who returned the punt, and he got it all the way out to around the 36-yard line. That was Tyree that was in the mix there. So let's see now what Courthouse can do after the quick score by New Richmond. Pfeiffer. Handoff, Osborne. Heinrich in, and he's brought down after about a 4-yard pickup there.
And number 52, Colin Weller.
Weller in on the tackle for New Richmond. They'll bring up a second and a long 7. Pfeiffer into the flat. Bryson Heath catches it. And it's going to be about an 8-yard pickup, and it's going to be, I believe, more than enough for the first down. It is. So first down there for the Blue Lions. And that will put the ball at the Blue Lions' 48-yard line. So they see if they can come back quickly, score against this New Richmond team. Fake handoff, good reverse. Andrew Young, he gets into New Richmond territory. He will pick up about 4 yards on the play. So a little trickery there, bringing Osborne from left to right on the fake motion, and then handed it to Young in the slot, and he picks up 4. Second and 6. Little pitch now. And that goes to Osborne. 45, 40, 35, 30, 25. Down to around he's going to be out of bounds at around the 20-yard line. So a 29-yard pickup there by Aiden Osborne and another first down via the ground game. So a good run there by Aiden Osborne, picking up 29 yards. Aiden, I believe, was our Epifana McDonald star of the game last week, David, if I remember correctly.
I believe so.
Young fakes the handoff, slant pattern. Oh, Haithcock gets hammered. Good play there by New Richmond, that being Dallas Linker. And they're going to say that was no catch, so they're going to wave it off. I've only seen New Richmond on defense, 6, 7 plays? Those dudes can hit. I'm sorry, but they can hit. Piper, handoff, Young, Andrew, come around left side, 15, nice little skip move, and he's down inside the 5-yard line. Good play there. Andrew Young did a little skip over the defense, and that will pick up about 15 yards. So give it first and goal at the 5. So Andrew Young with a 15-yard pickup and another first down for the Blue Lions. Handoff to Young. That was a little bit high handoff. He was able to, in fact, he had to kind of pull it down in midair. And he's able to hold on to it. And it looks like no gain on the play. So brings up second and goal at the 5. Pfeiffer. Slant. And whoa, that was way over the head of Haithcock. That wasn't even close. It's Pfeiffer now 1 for 3. I think he had a down and out pattern set up for Haithcock. Basically, when you play that, you go down for about 4 or 5 yards and you throw the ball on the curve, and unfortunately, Pfeiffer, I think, may have timed it just a little bit too quickly. So it brings up third down. We'll try it again. Now we're going to have a timeout. Obviously,
Timeout, New Richmond.
on New Richmond. So let's take a quick 30-second timeout. Timeout on the field. 7-0, New Richmond leads. You're watching high school football tournament action right here on WCHC.
My name is Morgan Monroe with M&M Turf Supply. We are a family-owned and operated company founded in 1966. We manufacture and wholesale products for the harness racing industry to tack shops and dealers around the country and internationally. We also carry an extensive line of horsetail hair and mane hair used for show horse extensions as well as other textile applications such as furniture, lighting, art sculptures, and jewelry. We are located in Washington Courthouse, Ohio. You can visit our website at mmhorsehair.com or call us at 740-335-1641.
Okay, after the New Richmond timeout, third down, ball at the 5-yard line. See if the Blue Lions, what they can do on this play here. Now, a snap to Young. He goes around left end, and he fumbles the ball and goes out of bounds. Are you kidding me? The ball goes out of bounds at the 1-yard line. So give Young 3 yards and then a fumble and a recovery. He fumbled the ball out of bounds. So bring up fourth and goal, and now the officials are going to have a conference, which we have seen so many times in the last 5 weeks, it's not even been funny, David. They're going to set it back at around the 1.5. So it's fourth down, and now we'll get ready to play. So the payoff play comes here. And Richmond. No. Faked to Osborne on the slant pattern as he tried to run it in, and he was short. No gain. So the Blue Lions had an opportunity to score. They had 4 plays inside the 5 and couldn't cash in on it. And the ball goes to New Richmond at the 6:27 mark. Wow. I have nothing to say. So 1st and 10, ball will be at around the 2-yard line. See what New Richmond does here. Handoff, right side. And that will be a gain there of about 17. Satchel will be the carrier. So it'll be a 1st down. Pickup of 12 on the play. Handoff again. Right up the middle. Couple Blue Lions in on the defensive play. Pacho again with carry. Pickup of 6. Burns in on the tackle. Young looks. 2nd and 3. Now they change the play. Patchell, who's on the right side, now comes over here to the left. New Richmond, 3 other receivers. And he's not going any place. Good defensive play there by the Big Blue. Matthew Coleflesh in on the tackle. May have lost about a yard. Tackle for a loss. So I'll bring up 3rd. Give him a loss of 2 yards on the play, not 1. Young fakes the handoff, slot. And his receiver's like,
miscommunication
Peyton,
there.
Yeah, Peyton Abner's like, where'd that come from? I wasn't expecting that one. So Young will miss his first throw of the game. He's 2 for 3 now for no yards, which is a weird stat to start off with, but he threw for a yard, then he threw the next pass and lost a yard. That one was incomplete. So Young will do the punting, brings up a 4th down at about the New Richmond 18. Osborne around midfield. Young. That one will go to the side. He'll take a bounce. Osborne picks it up. And a spin, and it gets down to around the 42, 43.
I think I saw a flag get thrown, but not sure yet.
You're right. I did see a flag, too.
Yeah.
I see red flags tonight, David. I don't see orange or yellow or whatever call you want to give it.
Looked like the play was number 17 for Andrew Senior. There was a flag on the play. Face mask on New Richmond.
Face mask.
So face mask on New Richmond. So with that, that will bring the ball all the way out to closer to the end zone. And gives it to the 28. So a big 15-yard penalty there by New Richmond puts the Blue Lions again in excellent field position. So let's see what they can do here. So 1st and 10, ball's at the New Richmond 28-yard line after the penalty. Young. And he ain't going any
Ball
place.
carried by Andrew Young.
As he
Tackle by number
was
61, Brody Shaner, and 62, Ben Hughes.
Shaner and Hughes, 61 and 62 in on the tackle. In fact, he lost a yard on that play. Brings up second down. You got triplets here on the right side. Pfeiffer looks under heavy pressure, starts to scramble, and there's a flag. That's going to be holding, and he'll be out of bounds. He may have got back to line of scrimmage.
And we got a flag in the backfield.
Hey, that's what I say. You're going to get holding.
Holding, Washington.
So that's going to be 10 yards. So that's going to move him back a little bit. So a 10-yard penalty brings the ball all the way back to around the 39. So the 10-yard penalty on the Blue Lions will be their first of the game. And I'll bring it back to the New Richmond 39-yard line. It'll be second and about 20. Pfeiffer looks. He's got an open man, and he gets it to Osborne, who's, brought down around the 32, 33. Vale again on the tackle there. So.
Didn't know you were allowed to sling somebody around by their helmet.
I didn't either. Gets it out to the 32-yard line, a pickup of 7 on the play. They'll bring up third and still long. I love how you have 3 guys on the sideline calling the plays. Of course, you do that because, your lineman's got to know what they're doing. Receivers got to know what they're doing. The quarterback's got to know what he's doing, I guess. Pfeiffer, long throw, and it's knocked down. Knocked down by number 58. That being Hunter Wright, who's senior and first team All-League for the Southern Buckeye Athletic Conference American Division. Pfeiffer again with fourth down. They've got to get this one. There's the throw. Good catch. Osborne out of bounds. More than enough for the first down. Inside the 20-yard line. So a pickup there of about 13. And that'll be a first down for the Blue Lions. Good play. Courthouse now with 2 rushing first downs, 2 passing first downs. And we're in the red zone here. Pfeiffer, delay handoff. Young, 10-5, touchdown, or did he? Yes, he's in. 14-yard touchdown run by Andrew Young, and the Blue Lions are 1 point away from tying this bad boy up. It comes at the 3:05 mark.
This drive was definitely the momentum that they needed. Let's see if they can keep it rolling.
So Young from 14 yards out.
Number 21, Ben Melvin.
And Ben Melvin will get ready to kick the ball. Snap. It's up. And it's good. So Ben Melvin with the PAT, and our score now with a little over 3 minutes left in the first period of play. It is Washington Courthouse 3, New Richmond 3. Excuse me. Washington Courthouse 7, New Richmond 7. We'll be back in 30 seconds. That's what I meant to say right here on WCHC.
Fayette County Public Health provides public health services for all Fayette County residents with a focus on health prevention and disease prevention. We are working together for a healthy community. Give us a call at 740-335-5910. We are located at 317 South Fayette Street, Washington Courthouse, Ohio, 43160. Please visit our website at facohd.org.
Ben Melvin, after the PAT, gets ready to kick the ball off. Another one short. Caught at about the 15. Vale is the one that caught it, and I think his knee, was on the ground at the 27-yard line. So that's where New Richmond will take over, 1st and 10 at the 27.
See, the first time around he caught it and his foot was on the line. And
He's not having too much success, is he? Yeah. Of course, he's saying, listen, why don't you kick it 10 more yards past me and let my deep guy get it? But they're keeping it away from him. So I guess the strategy may be working. We'll find out as this game progresses.
So he must owe somebody some money. That's what it looks like.
So the New Richmond team will take over, 1st and 10 at the 27. Third possession of the game. They scored on the first, punt on the second. Throw out to the right flat. And that one will be thrown to Patchett. Patchett will be at around the 37. That'll bring up a 2nd and 8. And there's the pass to the left side. And that pass is low, incomplete. They'll bring up a 3rd and short. So let's see if the Big Blue here can hold them again. Young, handoff. Patchett bounces outside. No, they tried to bring him down. And maybe Wooten number. And he might have got about a yard or two. They're going to give him about a yard. No, they're going to give him the 2 yards. That's a 1st down. So 1st down in favor of New Richmond.
That was a lot of running for them 2 yards.
You ain't kidding. So 1st down. And now Courthouse wants a timeout with 2:20 left here in the first period. And I'm not sure what the discussion's about, but somebody's not happy. Well, it's hard to believe. Fall sports is just around the corner. In fact, I think I saw where Trace girls basketball's got a scrimmage tomorrow of all places. Don't ask me where it's at. I think it's home. But season will begin the weekend of the 21st for the girls. The boys in that vicinity, I believe it's right before Thanksgiving. So, again, we will be working on our winter sports schedule here in the next week or so, and we'll be able to announce it for you. We'll, of course, do boys and girls basketball and bowling. And if there's no conflicts, we might get to do a wrestling. We'll have to wait and see how that works out. I've got 2 dates, and I don't know what happened. Handoff. I think he's saying number 8 is Wolf.
Yes.
And I've got that as Wooten, so we'll give him his yard. Pass down the field. Oh! Well,
that was kind of a decent heads up there by the receiver.
Well, you ain't kidding. He ended up having to go from being a receiver to a safety on that play. That was Peyton Abner.
But he definitely saved that from being an interception.
He got a last-second finger on it, and it goes out of bounds. So that will bring up 3rd down. And again, 10. Young, back to pass, looks under heavy pressure, down the middle, and overthrows Wolf. And that's incomplete. So Young now is 3 for 7 in the passing department. And I'll bring up a 4th down, and he probably will end up punting the ball again. But how many times have we seen this? Fake punt. A couple times this year.
The Courthouse has been a master of the fake punt so far.
High snap, partially deflected, it looked like. And the Blue Lions are just going to let it land, and it does, and it will be at Washington Courthouse's 35-yard line with just a little over 90 seconds left on the Kirk's Furniture scoreboard. On our screen, the Kirk's Furniture scoreboard.
Yes.
Takes me to week 11 to get this right. 1st and 10, Courthouse. 7-7 ball game. Final seconds of the first period. Pass out to the flat. Again, it's to Osborne. He was way left, now breaks toward the middle and gets it down to just short of midfield. Gets it down to around the 49. That'll be a 14-yard pickup for Aiden Osborne. And that'll be the 3rd first down via the air attack for the Lions. The receivers, all but Haythcock, is on the left side. Everybody else is to the right. Young comes down. He goes wide. And he's got a good block there by Haythcock and is all the way down to the 34-yard lines to give him a 16-yard pickup. So that's a second big pickup there by Young on the rushing game. And that will bring 1st and 10. Ball will be at the new Richmond 32-yard line. We're down to under a minute left here in the first period. Osborne again in motion, left to right. Now Piper rolls to his left, throws it downfield, and it's overthrown. So incomplete pass there. That was intended to Champ Walters. Piper now 4 for 8 in the passing department. For 44 yards. Fake handoff. Short pass. Osborne, left side. He's not going anywhere. In fact, he may have lost a yard. And that will be brought down by Peyton Abner. Goes as a completed pass, though. -2. Piper down the middle. Haythcock, he's open by himself, and he's in for the score. Noah Haythcock, a 35-yard touchdown catch. Piper, beautiful play there. And the Blue Lions score yet again past Piper to Haythcock. 35 yards. And now we'll see Ben Miller going for the PAT.
The student section has confetti cannons that they are shooting off every time they score.
Go for it. There's the kick. It's up. It's good. So with 10 seconds left here in the first period of play, quick timeout. Our score, it's Washington Courthouse 14, New Richmond 7. You're watching high school football tournament action right here on WCHC. We're Washington Courthouse Communications.
Every journey is unique. At Laurel Oaks Career Campus, you can prepare for a successful future. Start as a junior and graduate with opportunities in welding, digital arts, construction, healthcare, exercise science, and more. Earn a career certification and college credit. Pursue your passions. Play to your strengths. Discover your greatness. Visit greatoaks.com. That's greatoaks.com.
Back here at Gardner Park, Washington Courthouse regains the lead. They're up 14-7. 10.
Yeah, must say 10 seconds left.
That's all right, bud.
We're getting there.
Don't worry about it. It's our last football broadcast. People are just going to have to say, "Oh, those guys, they're so silly." There's the kick again. Again, it's short. This time, it is received by Camden Dittman, and he's a first-team All-League honor for the American Division, and he will return the kickoff back to around the
It says
38.
Oh, yeah, there's a flag down there, isn't there?
Four seconds left. That's going to be Courthouse. Personal foul, looks like.
We'll make a polo for next season. It says flag spotter on it.
Yeah. So the foul occurred at around the 34. So Washington will get hammered with a personal foul, 15 yards. Second one of the evening for them. 2 for 25. New Richmond has 1 for 15. They had a personal foul a little bit earlier. So New Richmond will take over. 1st and 10. Ball at their own 49-yard line. Final seconds of the first period of play. Handoff, spin move, no gain. I believe that's going to be Wolf. Wolf was the running back we kept telling you about, was over 1,000 yards in rushing, and he's not getting too much untracked here so far as he loses maybe 3, and that will end the first period of play. So we got one of the books in this playoff game. It's Washington Courthouse 14 and New Richmond 7. Second quarter play-by-play in 30 right here on WCHC. We're Washington Courthouse Communications.
With fruit and vegetables coming out of the garden, now's the time to come to Kirk's Furniture for your next General Electric major appliances. We have a complete full line of refrigerators, side-by-sides, bottom freezers, or the French door models, chest freezers or upright freezers available in all sizes. Stop by this week and see our complete selection of General Electric products. That's at Kirk's Furniture in New Holland, your independent General Electric dealer since 1935. Free delivery and setup in our trading area. We service what we sell.
Second period begins. New Richmond with the ball. 2nd and 13. Young whips it out to the right side and getting back into Courthouse territory. Pass is completed to Leland Hammond, number 21, for the New Richmond team. I'll pick up about 7 on the play. Third and about 8. Handoff. Wolf, there he goes. And on the field, he's going, and he's finally caught at around the 22. Check that. That will be Peyton Patchett. That'll be Patchett, the ball carrier. So that will be brought down all the way to around the 39-yard pickup. And it's 1st and 10, just outside the 10-yard line. Patchett tries to run, and he's dropped for a loss. Maybe give him a 2-yard loss on that play. So Patchett with the long run, and then turns around and gets the ball handed to him and drop for a loss.
Coleflesh looks to be favoring his left hand or forearm after that tackle.
2nd down, about 12. Now time called.
Timeout, Washington.
And it's going to be Washington. That's their second of the first half. And you're right. Yeah, I'm watching him, and he is holding that hand. And that's one of the things you definitely did not want to see. Him with an injury in the contest. So we'll see what happens here as far as they get ready for the team to see if they replace him or what they're going to do. Well, Dave, it's been quite a season for us so far after we wrap up tonight. We had both teams on early in the season, and then we've done what? This will be our sixth straight week. We had the homecoming for Trace, and then all 4 Fridays regular season, and now tonight. So you folks, hopefully you enjoyed our broadcast.
Better have.
What? What'd you just say? Don't be smart, Alec. Handoff, Wolf. Check it, Pastel. I want to keep calling him Wolf. It's Patchell. And Burns in on the tackle. And we got a late flag, and that is the last thing you want to see right now. So the ball is down around the 2.
So they're pointing to one of the new Richmond players.
Well, then that's fine. Unsportsmanlike conduct against
like they
New
were
Richmond.
Having quite the conversation at the line there with the defensive line. So
that's going to be a 15-yarder and brings it all the way back to about the 20. So that will be the second penalty of the game for New Richmond. Both have been 15 yards. The official went over and talked to Coach Pitzer. I'm sure that will be discussed in the locker room, if not earlier, after this offensive series.
you can't let your emotions get the better of you, especially in a playoff game.
Over 10 minutes left here in the first half of play. 14-7, Blue Lions lead. New Richmond trying to get a drive going. Faked handoff. Quick pitch over the middle. And there's another flag. Now, Dittman's the guy that went out, little short catch. Now, whether or not I can't see if he caught it or not.
I don't believe he caught it.
Whatever, it looks like it's going to be against New Richmond again. Illegal receiver. Yep. Illegal receiver. That will be a loss of down. So another penalty against New Richmond. And Coach Pitzer is over there arguing the call. So that's going to be a 5-yard penalty plus a loss of down. So that will make it third down.
5-yard penalty, loss of down.
Check it. They're going to make that a fourth down.
Yeah, it's illegal touching, loss of down.
Okay, so 4th and 23. Right? Yeah. Ball's at the 25. So you got triplets on the far left side. Young's the lone back. There's the ball. There comes the blitz. Gutierrez putting pressure on him, but there's the throw down the field, and it's in and out of the hands of their intended receiver, and that will give the ball back to the Blue Lions after the incomplete pass. Young looked like he had a guy on the back part of the end zone, David, but unfortunately did not get him the ball, and it kind of bounced off his hand, in fact, a little bit. So Washington Courthouse will take back over 1st and 10 at the 25 after a couple penalties against New Richmond. Why is it they talk about food when we're on the air?
Because they want us to be cold and hungry.
I guess. All right, so 1st and 10, Blue Lions with the ball. And going to get a timeout. And the officials and Coach Pitzer, they're not on the same page, to say the least. So we'll just keep it right here. Had an incident, I think it was last week, between Tays Valley and Logan. They suspended the game in the second quarter because of fight and stuff. Fortunately for...
Did they award that win? Or was it just...
I think it was double forfeit.
Okay.
Didn't really matter. Neither team was in position to go to the playoffs. So, in fact, Logan hasn't won a game all year. In fact, I think they've lost 18 in a row. All right, Blue Lions with the ball. Pitch out to Osborne. Sees his man, that being Haithcock. Gets a little room behind him. Gets it out to about the 29, so that'll bring up 2nd and about 6. 7 for 11 unofficially now for Sam Piper in the passing department tonight. Goes to the right side again. It is to Aiden. Slipping, sliding, and fumbles the ball, but I believe he was on the ground. Officials said he was on the ground.
On the ground.
So the play will end at the 30. No, they're going to move back to the 29. So it's going to be a loss of about a yard. Third and about 6. Piper looks. He scrambles. Looking again. He's going to get a first down, but like you said, there's going to be a flag.
By the quarterback, number 2, Sam Piper, but there is a flag on the
Definite.
It's going to be a holding.
Yeah. Number 50 there.
It's going to be on Phipps, I believe it is. Phillips, excuse me. Quentin Phillips, sophomore, number 50. So a 10-yard penalty again. So Courthouse now has 3 penalties for 35 yards, brings the ball all the way back to the 19-yard line. 8:40 left here in the first half of play. Bands halftime. We'll try to update you on some scores tournament-wise around the area. Piper comes left. Nice pass. Short inbounds pass to Haithcock, who he puts that arm out there and says, "Stop me, big boy." And he gets it down to 39 yards.
Excuse me, sir. I'm running here.
20-yard pickup. Good. That's another first down. That's fourth. by the passing game. We got another timeout. Is that New Richmond? I believe.
Just to answer questions from the comments here to Mike. If the Blue Lions win and go to the next game will not be broadcasted. The way that our funding and grants work with how we operate, we're not technically allowed to go outside of the county for events. Because everything is within county.
Plus, that's at Cincinnati McNicholas, and it's just unfortunate. So, if we find out somebody is going to be broadcasting or streaming it, we'll make sure to put it on our page or something if possible.
And Ronald Galt is watching from Savannah, Georgia.
All right. Handoff, Young, blast up the middle. He's into New Richmond territory. Big gainer there. And he gets it down to around the 39. So that is a 22-yard pickup by Andrew Young, who's really getting some big real estate here tonight, David.
You got a New Richmond player that's seemingly hurting pretty bad down there on the field.
Yep. And let's be honest with you, as cold as it is, that probably doesn't help either.
Oh, yeah. I remember playing in temperatures like this. It does not feel good when you take a decent hit. So
the New Richmond coach and team is heading down. Meanwhile, the Blue Lions are over on the sideline. New Richmond's over on their sideline, talking to their coach and teams. Peyton Abner, number 7, a junior, is the one. Check out. That was Leland Hammonds. Leland Hammonds, a 5'7" sophomore. He's the one that was shaken up on the play. So he will walk off, and we'll get back in action here. So the Blue Lions, 1st and 10. They'll be at the New Richmond 39-yard line. They're up 14-7. 8:06 left here in the first half of play. Pfeiffer unofficially 9 for 13 right now in the passing department. Osborne in the eye. Handoff. And he might have got a yard. And that might be generous. Yep, we're going to give him a yard.
Tackle by number 40, Georgie Gilbert. And number 62, Big Hughes.
Hughes in on the tackle, number 62. 2nd and 9. Pfeiffer down the left side, Osborne. Oh! He had a hand on it, just couldn't bring it in.
Was intended for Haithcock.
I believe I said that. Did I not?
You said Osborne.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, thank you for correcting me.
It is okay. Got to make sure to keep everybody on their toes.
People are looking at the screen saying, no, Randy, that's not who it is. What's wrong with you? Brain freeze, what can I say? All right. Faked handoff on a draw. Nice. Young, 35, round around the 34-yard line. Pick up there of about 5 on the play. We'll bring up 4th and a short. 4. Shaken up a little bit was Hunter Wright. He goes to the sideline.
Says Trace is winning 35-0 over Hillsborough.
Get out of here. Are you kidding me? Wow. I did not see that coming. I thought it'd be a little bit closer. Pass Osborne, and he's not going anyplace. Aiden's brought down. Maybe lost 2 yards on that play. So on the fourth down, the play is not successful, and New Richmond will take over.
Got Todd Thomas watching from Fort Myers, Florida.
Oh, yeah. I bet it's warm down
The
there.
warm place.
I bet it's warm right now. So New Richmond takes over, 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line. Keep hearing these whistles. I'm like, am I hearing things? I guess they're ready to start the clock back up. All right. Handoff. And Terra is in on that tackle. Wolf would carry the ball. Maybe a yard on the play. I'll bring up 2nd and 9. Fake handoff. Pass. Oh. And I didn't see any flags, so it was incomplete.
There was a possibility for 2 different flags there. One in the backfield for roughing the passer, and
now Jackson Everhart, number 7, he was playing pretty close.
yeah,
Got away with it. That's okay.
I didn't see anything, Randy. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm sorry. What's wrong with me?
Can't
down.
incriminate people from up in the box.
3rd down coming up. Handoff and pushing his way, maybe to get about another 2 or 3. And gets it across the 45. And it's going to be Wolf again. And I'll bring down 4th and a long 2 at the New Richmond 46-yard line. Wow, you're down 14-7. I don't know. I think it might want to punt it. But I'm not coaching the team, so. In motion. Fake handoff. And that's one reason why he kept the ball and ran up the middle. Young with the big pickup. He'll pick up 5 yards on the play. And that's another 1st down. In fact, that's only their 4th 1st down for the game. That's why I just do play-by-play, Dave. Don't worry about coaching the team. You got 4 receivers way on that far side near New Richmond. High snap coming quickly. Pass almost picked off by the Blue Lions. Good play there by Washington Courthouse as that ball was almost picked off. And that was by Javen Baker. Excuse me. So we got a hand on that ball, but just wouldn't come down. Young now is 4 for 11 in the passing department.
So he had that one big run to start the game off.
Yeah. And then Patchell, had a 39-yarder. That's it for the offense. The Lions and Donnell's going to come out.
Yeah, helmet comes off and they got to.
So 3rd and 9 coming up. Back judge is putting up the hands of for the quarterback to see how much time is left here in the play. Now Wolf will go to his left. Young comes. Another pressure. Ball's thrown.
Oh.
Intercepted. Jackson Everhart. Big interception there for the Blue Lions. So Jackson Everhart with an interception for the Washington Courthouse Blue Lions, and they will take over after the turnover. Wow. So big turnover there by the Blue Lions. And that will give Courthouse the ball 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line. And that comes with 3:56 left here in the first half of play.
Excuse our sniffles.
Yeah, sorry about that, folks.
It's a little chilly.
Well, beats the alternative, so. Pitch, left side. Young puts his helmet down and he didn't backs off, did he? 5-yard pickup down around the 27.
Late happy birthday, number 77, Jacob Hayes. Just turned 17 last week.
Young with 10 carries so far in the game, David. I don't know if that was a necessary change of strategy that the Courthouse wanted to do, but he's doing a pretty good job. All right, here we go. Halfback pass downfield. And
did he catch it? No.
No. So Bryson Heath on a halfback pass threw the ball, and unfortunately it comes up just a little short. Yeah, Osborne, I think, twisted a little bit toward the field instead of away from the field. He might have had a chance. All right, little trickery, no big deal. Let's go now 3rd down, see what happens here. 3rd and long 5 coming up for the Blue Lions. Young goes to Haithcock. And 31, and the ball's fumbled, picked up by New Richmond, and out of bounds will be New Richmond, that being Harrison Wooten. That's the number 10 I've been trying to call all night, I believe.
He stripped it straight out of Haithcock's hands and took off with it.
So a fumble by Haithcock. Second fumble of the game, where a fumble by Courthouse, but that's the first time it's been lost. And so a fumble recovery, and good field position by New Richmond. It'll be 1st and 10. Ball will be at the 16-yard line.
Thank you, Jeffrey Lister, for the updates from Miami Trace game, 42-0.
Wow. Ball out of bounds, heading toward out of bounds, but just stayed in. That will be Wolf. He come up limping just a little bit, didn't he?
Yeah, he got pulled down a little funny.
He picked up maybe 2. You're at the time of the season here, David, where you just got to kind of, what's the saying, just you got to suck up the injuries and just move on. Faked handoff, pass over the middle, touchdown. Just like that.
Wide open.
A 14-yard touchdown pass to, that was 14, Dallas Klinner. Let's try that again. Klinner. K-L-I-N-E-R. Am I right? Wrong?
Klinner or Kleiner?
It could be Kleiner, too. Whatever. It was a 14-yard touchdown. And the extra point is up. It's good. Pass to Kleiner is good. So the pass from Young to Kleiner. And 14 yards. And PAT is good. And that now makes it 14-14 in the contest. Man, he was wide open. Courthouse absolutely broke down on that secondary. And
I have just been corrected. We have another happy belated birthday to the amazing Alex
So Kleiner with the, I like your pronunciation a lot better than mine. I don't think it's Kleiner.
I think it might be.
Does it really matter?
I don't know. Hold on, what was number 14 you said? Dallas. Clinker.
No.
Yep. Klinker.
Linker, K.
Clinker. Yep.
Oh. Anyway, folks, if you're
it's awful small. I can barely see it, but
yeah. If you're listening, 14 was the guy that caught the touchdown pass, 14 yards. He wears number 14. Okay. So, Colton Wallman will get ready to kick off, and this one is going to go out of bounds. So they'll throw the flag and they'll bring it out. So 14-14, 3:03 left here in the first half of play. At halftime, we'll pick up the bands, and we'll try to get you some scores. Of course, that last score David just gave us, looks like Miami Trace is going to have a running clock here in the second half of play. So let's see what the Blue Lions do now after the turnover off the fumble play. Piper. And, well, that was way over the head of Haithcock, out of bounds. I should say incomplete. Man. I'm having a long night here myself, bud. Brings up 2nd and 10. Triplets here on the Blue Line side. Handoff. Young spins. And he may have picked up 2 or 3 on that play. So Andrew Young with his 11th carry of the contest so far. Young is short of, where he's moving toward 100 yards, rushing. I don't think he's around 80-some yards. Young, the pass from Piper to Osborne, he will slip. He will lose a couple of yards. And now we're going to have a whistle and another timeout by New Richmond. That'll be their second, I believe. So 4th and 11 coming up for Washington Courthouse. Blue Lions entered the game with a record of 5-5 overall. Had a 4-game winning streak at one point, but unfortunately lost 3 of their last 4 games. The only win they did have during that stretch was down at Hillsboro. New Richmond, meanwhile, has been on and off throughout most of the season, but they did pick up a big win against Wilmington last week to move up in the computer rankings to get the number 9 slot, and they're on the road tonight here at Washington Courthouse. 14-14 score.
I don't know if you had heard or not, Randy, but it was 49-0.
Oh, my goodness.
And it's not halftime.
So, Matthew Colflesh with the punt.
What a punt.
Nice roll there. So that will go down to around the 24. 47-yard punt by Coldflesh. Nice job. So New Richmond will take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line with 2 minutes and 5 seconds left here in the first half of play. Boy. See if the Blue Lions can hold them here. Pass out to the flat. Left side. That's going to be to Patchett. Patchett will get the ball 4-yard catch. 2nd and 6. Young. And that will be in and out of the hands of Dittman. So that'll bring up a 3rd down.
All right, so it is officially halftime at Miami Trace. 49-0.
Wow. 3rd down. Oh, good run right up the middle. More than enough for the 1st down. That will be Pacho, who seems to be carrying the load right now. He gets the ball down to the 46 yards, so 13-yard pickup there. And that gives New Richmond their 5th first down, all on the ground. Young rifles it way downfield and almost picked off again by Jackson Everhart, but he knocked it down at the last possible second, along with a couple other guys. There are about 3 of them in there, but Jackson was, he got his hand on it the last possible second. So an incomplete pass. I've got Brady Young now, who's over 2,000 yards in rushing and passing. Got him unofficially tonight, 6 for 17 with 1 interception so far. Second down coming up. Handoff, bouncing outside into Courthouse territory. That will be Wolf. And
another 1st down.
Wolf will pick up 4, 9, 12 yards. So another 1st down by Wolf. Another handoff to Wolf. He might have picked up 3 there. Gibbs in on the tackle. Second and 8. Rifle pass. Ooh, in and out of the hands there. Pass intended to Klinger or whatever how you want to pronounce it, David. Clinker, okay. Yeah.
And a flag, this is. Yep, over there on the
near the
Richmond sideline.
Yeah. What's up with that? We're going to find out.
I want to guess something silly, or he just dropped it.
Nope. It's going to be against New Richmond.
Okay.
Official looked over to Courthouse and called it. It's going to be only a 5-yarder.
Nothing too serious then.
So a 5-yard penalty again. They have 4 penalties now for 40 yards. Young rifles.
Oh, wide
nice.
open.
Yeah, wide open. And that will be to Dittman. And he will get some big real estate on that play there. 46 out to the 29. So
28 seconds left.
And timeout Courthouse. So Washington calls a quick timeout after the pass to Dittman. A 17-yarder. That is their first down via the pass, by the way. New Richmond now has 7 first downs altogether. What we got coming up at halftime, Dave?
Marching band.
You got it. Thank you very much.
It's like I knew, Randy. Any other day, I might have took a second on that one.
Yeah, but you got Myra running the camera tonight, so
Yeah.
that helps
So
a lot.
I could pay attention a little bit.
Yeah, 28 seconds left.
We got some OHSAA officials that just showed up in the stands.
That's interesting. Yeah, maybe they were out of Trace and decided to come into town.
Yeah, with as much crazy stuff's been going on the last couple of weeks with some of these games, they might just be monitoring.
Well, that's true, too.
You never know.
Young with the snap. Quick pass out to the left side. Pass play to Peyton Abner. And they might have got about 3 on that. So I'll bring up second. And Young quickly will spike the ball to stop the clock.
At 9 seconds.
Thank you. I was just going to lean forward to see how much time's left.
I'm trying to help you out back here.
And, of course, we've got it on the screen with our Kirk's Furniture
We
scoreboard.
don't. We only have the scores on the screen. We don't have the technology for also the
that's
clock.
what I mean. That's what I mean. The scoreboard
There you go.
is on there.
I wish that we could do the clock, but
Well-
there's a lot more stuff than I have access to.
All right, this could be the last play of the half. Handoff, Wolf, up the middle. And he gets it down around the 16 yards.
And a flag.
Be a pickup of 13 if there's no flag. Illegal procedure against New Richmond. So we'll bring it back.
With 1 second remaining in the first half.
Another 5-yarder. And now New Richmond will call their last timeout. Why? Can you tell me why?
I'm going to say no. I mean, I've got my speculation, Randy, but I'm going to say no.
Okay. Well, at least you're honest about it. So 1 second left. I'm not sure exactly what Coach Pitzer is going to say to the official. Would he elect just go ahead and let the clock run? I guess not. I don't even think he can. I think he's got to at least get up to the line of scrimmage before they can run the play off. So, 1 second left. It'll be 3rd and 11. Ball will be at the Courthouse 30-yard line. Let's see what Mr. Young does here. Handoff, Wolford, left side, and he's out of bounds at the 18-yard line. And that will be a pickup of 12 yards, which will be another first down, and that will end the first half of play. So we've got one in the books, and the score is the same as it was when we started the game. It's tied. Both teams, though, have added 14 points apiece. The bands, I believe, will come out. I'm not sure with the...
Might just be Courthouse.
Might be
'Cause
just
I don't
Courthouse.
see their band coming
I
down.
don't see New Richmond coming out, so it might be Courthouse only. So we'll take a 60-second break, and we'll come back with the halftime show right after this on WCHC. We're watching Courthouse Communications.
In the spring of 1991, my parents established the Summers Funeral Home to provide thoughtful, caring, and respectful services to families who are in pain from the loss of a loved one. This is Vanessa Summers, and we at the Summers Funeral Home continue our commitment to the community and treating everyone with the utmost professional care that we can provide. For more information on how we can better serve you in your time of need, please give us a call at 740-335-6078, or please feel free to stop by our office at 223 West Market Street, Washington Courthouse, Ohio, 43160.
Jim Van Dyke's Automotive Center has been a part of serving the automotive needs of Fayette County and the surrounding area since 2001. From tune-ups, brakes, oil changes, heating and air conditioning systems, engines, and more, Jim Van Dyke's can work on all models, both foreign and domestic. Our goal at Jim Van Dyke's is to provide superior quality automotive service and repair in a friendly environment and in a timely manner while building a trusting friendship. You can stop by the shop at 2247 U.S. Route 22 Southwest, Washington Courthouse, or call 740-335-2000. That's 740-335-2000, or set up an appointment on their website at jimvandyke.com.
On their side of the field, so we'll see if we can at least pick them up a little bit, okay?